When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get the first possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sorsby. Fires to the tight end. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. He's loose. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. Give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Trying to surge it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get.
And they're in for a touchdown.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. to the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Noles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, haul it again, throw me the ball. I can...
Oh, out of space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride Davis here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Seminoles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Looking to the big tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Smith. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this morning. He wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd from the 24. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown Seminoles. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped. 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. catch in the middle. It's Strickland. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence.
There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a second. Oh, he's got some space. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. That's reeled in. It's Strickland. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Dome. They'll try to get it through the air. Snags it. And it's a touchdown. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Slithers into space. Turning on the Jets. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Noles want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. They finally get it stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker. It's Gibson. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up.
Touchdown, Noles! strike through the air for the score. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try... assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. There he goes! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And more importantly, we've got an early barn burner as both teams have come out firing, as you'll see on the stats. The defenses have some work to do to slow down these high-powered attacks as we start the second quarter. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down if they don't. Looking to throw for it. Caught. Close to the marker. It's Smith. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
That's caught. It's Strickland. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to Davis. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Copeland. The quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, you know, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
It's a seam wide open. Lots of running room. He's at the touchdown, Florida State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
The defense has got to do a better job of of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Wide open spaces. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quick handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Bringing it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down.
Going deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran.
to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run. Catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Strickland. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Throws to the tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Caught over the middle. It's Strickland. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, fourth and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last fourth down there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Strickland.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Broussard. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. First down and more. Running free. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Ready to try the point after. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC looks like a legit title contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up 14 over Ohio State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Noles will hustle to the line. The toss to the outside. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. With the catch, it's Robinson. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. On the move at the 30. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off-play action on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Davis. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down. And they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Looking for the score! Touchdown, no! Fired in from the red zone for the score. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Might be changing the route. They'll start this drive with a pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's caught. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense. Declined and the touchdown stands. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air, it's Sorsby. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. While So they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down and second and 7. Quickly to the tight end. Gets away from one, finds room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half. The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. He's loose. Oh, a lot of space. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight, give back that last score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Trying to set up the screen. The Noles will move the sticks.
I like the running back there on the route. Patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Pittman.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Fires to the big fella. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Seminoles are on the move. They'll ride Davis here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Noles will snap it on first and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Finds his man, it's Robinson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. Not a whole 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Texas Tech is showing little remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Red Raiders offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up by 21 over TCU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dope. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gets it past the marker. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. Going to the running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This crowd knows when to bring it. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's got him. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. QB draw. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Sorsby. Quickly complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Lucas. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Fires to the tight end. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd.
Turning on the Jets. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Under fire. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Seminoles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's Alchuk. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense, man. Such a great situation on first down, gaining all that yards, almost got a first down. And then 2nd down and 3rd down, you just don't execute and then go backwards. This offense is stuck in reverse instead of trying to fall forward, get a first down, do something positive.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. That kind of play can really get you going. On defense with a great field position for the O at the 37. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. He's going for it all. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll leave it with him. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Catch in the middle, it's Broussard. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the third. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's looking to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And he's got a touchdown.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 17 over Stanford. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Got him downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Noles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. There he goes. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Running the red zone. It's Alchuk. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And they've regained the lead. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Catch in the middle, it's Gunderson. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Hart. Caught near the sticks, it's Young. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
He's in open space downfield. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. It's a seam wide open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Seminoles.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strickland. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. 2nd down coming up.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Broussard. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw. It's Hart. Using the quick game. Lots of running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. From the gun. Looking to scramble. Unleashes to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Fires to the end zone. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The sure hands, it's Gibson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On the run, fires downfield. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Now this offense is back on the field. To throw, it's Hart. Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man down the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though. And that time, they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
Firing to the right, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catches, big fella.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Broussard. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On the move, it's Lucas. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Punt is in the air. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Caught over the middle. It's Strickland. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, he's putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Unloads to the right and wings it incomplete.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Third down play from the gun. Snagged in the middle. It's Broussard. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Back has it. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, big moment for the defense now because you know you're one play away from winning this thing. You've got a one-possession lead. You've just forced 3 straight incompletions. Do you have enough left in the tank for one more stop?
Field goal is good. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. The most satisfying play in football, and they remain undefeated. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like